Harry Potter? No. No. Harry Potter!
Hi guys, this is Martin over at CBR, and today I'm taking a look back at Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, where it's all changing. The director's chair. Alfonso Cuarón, the Oscar-winning director in waiting, is out. Mike Newell, the man behind Donnie Brasco, that's Al Pacino and Johnny Depp, and Four Weddings and a Funeral, that's Hugh Grant and Richard Curtis, is in. So let's find out exactly what it is beyond that Tri-Wizard Cup and that mop top on Daniel Radcliffe, which got everyone so excited back in the day. With the promise of total carnage at the Quidditch World Cup, the introduction of the Death Eaters who leave nothing but scorched earth and bodies, and the image of an embryonic Voldemort being tossed into a cauldron before the end, and you really are no longer in Kansas, as Dorothy once said in The Wizard of Oz. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is as far removed from the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone as it's possible to get. You have a new defense against the dark arts professor who is no stranger to the Cruciatus Curse and is quite prepared to demonstrate it in a room full of children. Played by Brendan Gleeson, he was recently nominated for Banshees of Inisherin, and he made his debut back in 1995, I believe, in Braveheart opposite Mel Gibson. This really is a tour de force on full throttle. You've also got the introduction of Bertie Crouch, or Barty Crouch, played by Roger Lloyd Pack. You've got Robert Hardy again there as Cornelius Fudge, and you also have the introduction of a number of other interesting elements which make the Goblet of Fire so much more expansive. But the question is, what else exactly is there about this film which is going to make people want to jump back in? Well, first of all, there is the opportunity to see Robbie Coltrane and Frances Delatour play comedy as the headmistress and the gamekeeper respectively. They really do play off each other, and it is incredibly epic to see. You've also got the layered introduction of the Lucius Malfoy, who continues to excel Jason Isaac in the presence, obviously, of Ralph Fiennes. And let's not forget the mighty Ralph Fiennes, he who has been in Coriolanus, he who has been on the boards of the RSC, and he who ultimately comes to define Voldemort in all of his grotesque, overbearing power and need for control. This really, ultimately, the film does belong to him, but what you get above all things is an expansion of this world. You get so many other ideas which are dropped in, and you really get this sense of bottomless depth. J.K. Rowling has genuinely created an infinite world that is worthy of being explored. So beyond the lovelorn subplots and the fire-breathing horntail dragon, not to mention the RSC actor underneath all those prosthetics waving his wand about, there is the case of David Tennant. Yes, he is possibly the best cameo in the entire franchise, and he's on screen for probably about 5 minutes. As Barty Crouch Jr., he's all goggle-eyed, sweaty, pokes his tongue out, looks kind of sinister but kind of cool at the same time, and he is also pivotal to the entire plot. It also gives the writers the opportunity to introduce the idea of the pensieve. Might be a MacGuffin, but my god, it's crucial and it's kind of cool as well. And then we get to the ultimate payoff. That's right, Robert Pattinson, let's talk about him. Yes, he might be Cedric Diggory, but everybody who goes back to Goblet of Fire is seeing Batman, they're seeing Good Time, they're seeing any number of other cool and sort of calculating characters, and yes, I'm going to include Twilight as well in his repertoire. Who would have known, who would have thunk it? And that, if anything, is what you should take away from Goblet of Fire. My name's Martin, this has been CBR, we'll talk soon.